As we count down to the big day, November 6th, many people have actually already cast their vote for president. In fact, in Ohio, more than 1 million absentee ballots have been requested. But the early voting in the Buckeye State has caused some controversy, too. So here to help break it all down is Ohio State Treasurer and Republican candidate for Senate, Josh Mandel. Good morning, Josh.
Good morning, Allie. How you doing?
I'm doing well. What's the controversy about early voting in Ohio?
Sure. I wouldn't say there's a controversy. There are a lot of people voting early. I actually think it's a good thing. I mean, the more people we can have voting here in the state of Ohio, it's good net for our state and for our country. What we're concentrating on doing is encouraging as many people to vote, and obviously for the folks supporting me, trying to get our people off the couch. As with any election, ballot integrity and integrity of the election is the most important factor.
I mean, you like early voting, but that still means that some of the voters will have missed the presidential debates. They may have missed the vice presidential debate. Don't you want them to see all that stuff before they vote?
We do. I'll tell you what we're seeing a lot of. I believe as of yesterday, there were over 1 million absentee ballot applications requested throughout the state. But what a lot of people are doing are keeping their ballots on the kitchen table or on their home desk, and they're just watching the debates. They're watching the news. They're going to town hall meetings. So while a lot of people are requesting the ballots, the amount of people that have actually turned them back in is still relatively low.
Okay, but help us understand this. For those people who have turned it back in, who's keeping those votes? Are those in a lockbox somewhere?
It's a great question. You know, I've talked to friends of mine at the Secretary of State's office and also at the boards of elections. And after having those conversations, I have confidence that they're being kept safe and secure. I believe there are Democrats and Republicans responsible for the overwatch of those ballots. They're locked down, and I do not know of any cases of those ballots being tampered with. I also understand that they are not counted until Election Day, so they're left in a locked and secure location, and they're not counted till Election Day, until the polls have actually closed on Election Day.
Well, that's exactly what I was wondering. I mean, can anybody sneak a peek just to determine how the early voting is leaning?
I surely hope not. I mean, you get some of these big brains in politics who want to pontificate and guess how people are voting, but at the end of the day, no one knows. I mean, just because someone's a registered Democrat or a registered Republican doesn't mean they're actually voting for the person in their party. In fact, in my election, we've got a ton of conservative Democrats, especially in the Appalachian part of the state, who are supporting me over my opponent. And so I don't believe party registration is necessarily an indicator for how someone's going to vote.
Interesting stuff. And we should remind people that Ohio has picked the winning president in the last 12 presidential elections. So obviously it is a critical, crucial state. Josh Mandel, Ohio State Treasurer, thanks for educating us about how this early voting works.
Thanks, Allie. Always good to be on.
Thanks.